Beautiful evening from this side of the world. In this video, I want to be sharing with you the leaves, greens, vegetables that you can feed to your snails for optimal growth. Now, I believe by now, if you're not new to snail farming, you should understand that snail farm is quite affordable because of the feeding nature of snails. Snails generally don't have to feed on compounded feed, even though that's very important. You can also have that as an alternative, more like a supplement for them. Generally for animals like poultry, they feed basically on feed formulation, compounded feed. Other animals like pigs, they have to feed mainly on compounded feed, and then the grains are like supplement. But on this side, for this aspect of agriculture, snail farming, these guys, the snails, feed mainly on greens, and the compounded feed comes in as supplement. Now, I will be sharing with you in this video several plants that you should feed your snails with to ensure that they have the best growth rate. Now, the very first I'll be discussing will be the carica papaya leaf, and that's the leaf over here. This leaf over here, I believe we can all identify it. This is the purple leaf. The purple leaf is a very, very edible leaf for snails. Snails feed on this a lot. If you put this in a snail's pen, one thing you will see is they will start cutting it from the side. You will literally see their mouth feeding on the purple leaf. They love it a lot, and it's very nutritive to them. Now, the next on the list is the cocoyam. The cocoyam is also extremely edible for snails, mostly the small snails. If you have ever seen in the wild or in the farm or in the bush where these crops are being grown, if you have infestations of baby snails there, what you will see that they will be on the leaf of this particular plant, and they will start boring it. They will start boring hole in it. You will see the baby snails boring hole in the cocoyam leaf. This is cocoyam leaf right here. Now, the next on the list is the cassava leaf. You can see I fixed both the wet and the dry ones. The wet ones, I noticed they don't like it as much as the dry ones. So one of the things to do is always give them an alternative of the dry ones also. Or some of the times you will see that when it's wet, they may not feed on it as much until it gets dried. I feel they tend to love the dry ones much better. And if you have seen a place where cassava is being grown, you will notice that sometimes you would see the environment is always having lots of snails around it. It's because of the leaf. The leaf is quite edible for snails. The next one on the list is, I don't know if you can guess this right. They call it the miracle plant. Well, this is the Moringa leaf. Now, this is probably my favorite in all this list right here because it's extremely nutritive for them. You see, the main way to feed these things to your snails is being dried. What I do majorly is, you see, as it is right now, I would sometimes hang it somewhere for the water to the moisture should get out, so it becomes crispy. I don't know if you have seen a moringa leaf that is crispy. All these things will not fully dry, not dry like this dry, but just to lose some of the water. When that water is gone, I tried it. I decided to blend the crispy leaf. You blend it after the water has been ejected out, and then I fed it to baby snails. The way they consumed it was so great that I just can't get my eyes off this leaf for snails. Moringa leaf is a very vital leaf you should always feed to your snails, mostly in the dry form. Now, this next leaf, I'm not sure if you can recognize this so much, but this is also very edible for your snails. This is a special type of tomato, not the normal tomato that you see. It's a tomato that it's quite long. It's not like the normal one. It's small and long. This is the tomato leaf. They love it so much. They love eating this leaf. We have it around this area, so in the house, in the compound right here, so they feed on it while it keeps growing. Now the next on the list here is the bitter leaf. This they love so much, especially I believe the baby snails love this also so much. This leaf is quite very important for your snails. If you have the bitter leaf around you, you can try to always give it to your snails. Now we have, I don't know if you can guess this is the okra leaf. If you plant okra in a place where you have snails, one thing you can be certain of is that if they are, especially when they are tender, when the leaves are still, the plant is still small, you will get lots of snails devouring your okra plant. Snails feed on okra plant a lot, so this is one of the leaves you can also give to your snails. Now the next on the list, I'm sure you should know this one. This is the water leaf. I don't need to say much on this. Snails feed on it also. This next one is the scent leaf. This is the scent leaf. This side of the world we call it ephemera, but it's the scent leaf. They do use this for soup, and you can feed this to your snails also. They eat it a lot. The next one is also another vegetable. It's like this is the vegetable that do draw. I don't know if you know it. They call it ewedu in this side. I don't know if there's another name they call it. I don't know the other names they can give it, but this leaf is quite, it's the kind of vegetable that do draw. If you cook it, it's quite green and it do draw. If you feed this to your snails, they enjoy it also. The next one you have here, this is the pepper leaf. This is the pepper leaf. Snails eat the pepper leaf a lot. If you are interested in planting peppers, make sure you find a way to curb snails out of your pepper farm, because snails devour it a lot. Now this last one is also a plant. I don't know the name, but I have discovered snails eat it too a lot. I don't know if you can if you have the name, you can tell me in the comment section below. This plant is snails love it a lot. I don't know the English name given to this. Now I also want to talk about this is not akintola, by the way, so that because it looks a little bit, but it's not. It has like a, if you notice the leaf has a particular quality. That's how you may use to recognize it. I don't know the name, but they feed on it a lot. And let me share with you some other leaves that may not be here that they also feed on. We also have the greens. That's the vegetable. Almost all type of vegetables are edible for snails. So the greens and every other amaranthus and the likes, you can feed to your snails. And the garden egg leaf is also an important leaf you can feed to your snails. So alright guys, I really hope this video has assisted you in understanding certain leaves you can give to your snails. These are some of them, not all of them. And if you know some more that I have not mentioned, please leave it in the comment section below. Alright guys, thank you guys for joining us in this video. I do hope to see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.